You silly queef. You've queefed me with your box, so now I shall queef back. How's all my crazy little hood rats doing today? Welcome back to Resident Evil 7, Part 12. It's me, St. Matty Gruden, your dude, Ethan, the little man tasked with saving Mia and saving Zoe. Potentially saving Zoe for her Colonel Sanders chicken recipe. We only got to choose one, so of course we chose Mia. She's our wife, even though she bit a chunk out of my neck, stabbed me in the hand, tried to remove my limbs with a chainsaw, but it's okay. Everybody deserves a 17th chance. So let's load up, put all of our old faithfuls back in our pockets, and head towards the mines. We're gonna buy some more steroids, because we have some arcade coins. We don't want these to go to waste, do we? Maybe Chuck E. Cheese will go out of business, and they won't have my steroids anymore. I'll have to get my fix from somewhere else, some other buff guy at a gym or something. Stupid rat does one bench press and tells me he could sell me authentic steroids in the back while they're making pizza. Alright, I think we're good for the moment. Just this little guy, Ethan, Mighty Mouse over here. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on the way. It's a joke. I'm not mighty, but I feel like a mouse. It's like Andy Kaufman, it's just a joke. The game somehow seemed to get mad at me for doing that song. You hear that ambiance? It didn't sound like it played a violin, it sounded like it screeched one off a reptile's body. Everything is so dark, and I've got so many guns and so much ammo. We're going up to a crane? And heavy... Is that? Yeah, look at that. Who's trying to be sneaky pie? No, you cannot. There's no sun out there. Don't try to put your arm up to your head. Not fooling anybody. There's no light. You don't know what the hell I'm even doing. Ooh, God. There's many of them. Which one's the shotgun? Up. I don't have time to think. I can just react. And I may react stupid, but at least I'm doing something. I'm not just standing around. Now stop screwing around. Stop screwing around, I said. Oh, I screwed around. Oh, I vastly screwed around. Turn around, don't screw around. Turn around. Oh, did you hear that? Sounded like he unsheathed the sword. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I never come around. God, I can't even get the lyrics right. But I'm under duress. Ooh, I missed him. But I got him. There you're wiggling. Whoa, holy shit, did you fart out your brother? Or was he hiding in the bush? Was he like some sort of camouflage solid snake there? What was he doing? I think we've got a tent. No, what is this, Panzer tank? We have some chem fluid I cannot take. I don't know what the hell this is for a second here. There's a lot of crap around here, so I have to switch my knife back out. I had the bombs down in the bottom position because I was so very proud of myself for not using all the bombs as Mia. I get to give hand-me-downs to Ethan to use against his own demons. It seems as if there's a couple of items that I don't necessarily have the inventory space. There's that violin being dragged across a reptile again. Or it just sounds like Voldemort yawning. But it just seems like I don't really want to go back. I don't have the time or the patience to run back. And this is an elevator chute, and I bet you were going down. Oh my God. Oh no. Yeah, go ahead, automatically close. I have to think about this. So I think we're going down into the coal mines. Oh no, the salt mines. First off, I don't have a prospector. I don't have a pickaxe. We can't get down there and get essential minerals. I can't get any cool gemstones to add to a jewelry collection or sell later. Go to a pawn shop. And you know what mines are not known for? Guess what? Natural lighting. See? Exactly. So I have to hope that whatever miners were down here with their little canaries set up some man-made lighting fixtures. And that there's electricity powering them. That they're still running. I can't guarantee myself that. You know how far down I'm going? Remember how I said I'm afraid of basements? Welcome to the king basement, baby. So now we have to contend with whatever Eveline decided to web shoot down here and set up for her little, big, and little enemy types Little webs of mold. So no matter where I go, Eveline has all her bases covered. Those are bombs. That's why we had crawlers. They survived down here. See how creatures evolve to their surroundings, class? That's why we have crawlers, because the big ones would go explodey. Big ones like me. I'm sure more big ones are gonna pop out, so maybe we can use these bombs to our advantage again. Remember earlier, I was able to trick one into walking into the line, into the fishing line. There's a whisper. If we could do the same thing, I could do this really gently. Yep, he's waking up. Go just a little bit around and underneath here. And we go back to the entrance. Now they have 4 or 5 bombs to contend with. Oh no, he was smart. Don't duck under. Yay! You've fallen for my trap. Oh shit, all I did was knock his arm off. Be smarter about this. Be smarter about this. God damn it, that grin. Eee! Block. Keep that old moldy caramel juice out of my eyeballs. The worst thing that would happen to me for real down in this salt mine is that I'm gonna get some rocks stuck in my shoes and it's gonna be quite the annoyance. Any more treasures? Machine gun ammo. I haven't used it yet. I feel like it would be cheating on Mia. I'm gonna use her special weapon. We still have 2 more bombs, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. In case I encounter another monster, I could run right back and trick him again. Might as well use the whole environment to our advantage if we can, right? We're smart. We're smart and scared. It's like that show, Wet and Afraid. Except I'm playing a middle-aged tax consultant who didn't choose this, and I'm not getting paid for it. And the woman that I'm trying to save, my damsel in distress, my princess, she's actually the villain. Haha, spoiler alert. You don't even get put into the friend zone. You get put on a hit list. Is anybody else in this mine? Yep. Yep. Run right to. Oh my god, no! No, he brought his pet! There's a leash law. There's a leash law! You need to follow it. Bastard. Thump. Who thumped? It sounded like right after they died, somebody knocked. Bombs. Why? Is that a pertinent question? Is that acceptable? Why? Why not? For me? Sure, I'll take them. Give me all the cleverly designed MacGyver bombs that you got. Oh. Those seem like traps. What the hell is this? Like, fishing net? Any mine experts down in the comments? Can you guys tell me the reasoning for some of the stuff you're seeing? I hear noises. Oh, I can push a cart. Are there any enemies coming? Will this be like a Looney Tunes cartoon? Dummy, you just walked in front of the cart. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why I apologize to that guy. I guess I've just been getting so used to instinctually shooting these bastards, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad, because I know they're not doing it on purpose. It's just in their nature. Got a couple of guns at my disposal. I'm gonna show them the razzmatazz. I was actually, you know what's funny? I thought to myself, it would be really, really hilarious if I pushed that cart down the track and it ran into a mold monster, knocked him off his feet, and what's playing in my head, but like I said before, Looney Tunes comedy relief music. But what I did was actually, I opened up a puzzle for myself. That would have been a puzzle that would have taken me about 22 minutes, and I would have cut out of this video. I am so damn proud of myself that I made an instinctual and reactionary decision that paid off for me. It usually doesn't happen that way. Taking off my pants in church. See? No, it doesn't work out. Why was it reactionary, you say? Because I was drunk, of course. We're going up these steps, and thank God I have a pretty decent monitor. This is not gonna work. I don't think I can crawl under it. So we're gonna switch it out. That's enhanced. I already was using the shitty handgun ammo. That's why I wasn't getting good pops off on those guys. Hey! Oh, fuck! Lucas's trademark, his calling card. The Joker. You silly queef. You've queefed me with your box, so now I shall queef back. Is this his lab? Got bathtubs. At least he keeps himself clean. Is this a vampire coffin? Is this a makeshift vampire coffin he gets in? Vlad. Ugh. Just throw the 2x4s over me while I sleep in this tub. Steroids are on the ground. Don't forget to pick those guys up. I just bought some too. It happens. Every time I buy something, something goes on sale. This time it's free. Well, this is a long one. Okay. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal. And she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one too. We're talking about Evie. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering if this whole family obsession, something you guys programmed into her, is kind of fucked up. Bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent. So I locked her in a cell, so that's why she was down in the basement down there. I thought maybe Eveline would get mad since Mia's her favorite, but she doesn't seem to care. So she's got ulterior motives. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Eveline's family obsession's getting out of hand. Now this is a continuation, okay? It looks like these are all sequential at certain times, with vast periods in between. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of me and not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever somebody comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin's getting all wrinkly, and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's old all of a sudden. Light bulb. Oh, moment. It wasn't Grandma. Nay. It wasn't Grandma who was following me around without a bell on her wheelchair to alert me of scaries. No. I'm telling you right now. I think that's Eveline. This whole time I thought that woman was a part of the family, and it's probably freaking Eveline. So I was seeing the self that she was proud of and that she wanted to be the little girl, but her natural form is becoming geriatric, old, decrepit, and possibly immobile. So now I think, without a shadow of a doubt, that Grandma is Eveline. But here's a question I have for everybody down below. Can you do me a solid? Explain why Grandma was in the party picture. Was that party recent? It looked like, if you guys remember back within Lucas's saw room, his little trap-scapade, there was a picture up on the wall that we had to look at through a periscope, and it looked like the kids were young and Grandma was there. So if somebody can explain that for me, give you a virtual high five. Haven't encountered any more spooky men since the entire army we faced outside the mine, and then the remnants inside. So maybe this is just a story section that we're going through right now. Report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the E-series infects a human. Be sure to read the document thoroughly before dealing with E-series assets. Hereafter, referred to as mold. Aha, just like on my bread. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself. Slowly takes over cells. So this makes me think that the mold, that it is an organism for the betterment of itself. The host is being taken over, in this case, by the mold parasite, and has no control. So this is all happening, like the Baker family, who's trying to get themselves saved within that little dream we had with Jack. They're actually not changing the personalities and normal motives of these people. It's the mold. It was mold all along. It's always mold, isn't it? Yeah, it's a trope. As a side effect, the infected gain remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects, and they were able to regrow them, coapt them, in a matter of minutes. Good way to be pedantic. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. After each cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult, as we've seen in the King Kong movies. Alright, so we do have some interesting new information. Like I said previously, I don't have any horrible harbored feelings towards Jack, the Baker family, etc. It's not them that's doing it. It's this parasite. And also, Eveline is an old-ass bitch who loves bingo. She was right under my nose all along. Alright, this is going to be a long one, folks, so either sit for it fast forward this bitch. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NEXBIS, acronym Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with the assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NEXBIS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project different from conventional weapons is the ability to turn enemy combatants into allies. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the redacted and even more redacted organization chomping at the bit to get on board. Are we going to see anything about Umbrella? The project would have never existed were it not for the discovery in blank of blank the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamicid. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamicid genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability, from the impractical and faulty Series A through D to the perfected E series, which is what we're referring to now. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapon, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. So this girl isn't real. Eveline is literally created and man-made, I believe. The first E-series specimen, named Eveline, case in point, was proven capable of secreting the whatever blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Eveline's mutamicite imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn from the mechanism by which Eveline achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the autoinducer pheromones used by quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Eveline's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. After infection, the subject begins to see images of Eveline and even hear her voice. Now, of course, this is not audible to anybody else, makes perfect sense. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that, at first, the phantom Eveline appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance, and as time goes on, she begins making more extreme demands, including self-mutilation, attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Eveline's brainwashing effects, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamicid infection has progressed throughout the body cells, so the body blankety blank, 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 etc., etc. What have we learned today, class? What have we digested from this horrific study and this sadistic little mold bitch? Huh? What have we learned? That Eveline's old as shit and she probably has a jar of hard candies and buttons. And that whoever did this didn't think about the possible repercussions, and them repercussions happened. What's in the box? What's in the box? My watch opened it. Alright, I got a new app. The neurotoxin destroyed cells of any subject based on the E series bioweapon, used only for disposal of the asset. I think we got it. What's this? Tissue sample. It's the only thing I got that makes sense. Fits. I'm good at puzzles. Simple puzzles, but I'm good at them. Ew! That's something I would say if I was going to a foreign restaurant and they had something gross that I considered gross, but it's a delicacy to them. I have no filter. I'll just go, ew! But if it's a fetus, you can't blame me. The neurotoxin. I don't use it on myself, right? That would be horrible. We've got Hulk radiation juice. We have to inject this into Eveline. So my goal now is to turn Mia away from anti-vaxxing and to vaccinate Eveline. Thank you so very much, my sinners. We're gonna cut things short today because I had to make you sit through class through so much reading material with my beautiful voice. Leave me a like below, guys, if you want me to push Eveline down the stairs in her wheelchair. And subscribe, stay up to date with every new episode, be notified when they release, because we're getting to the end of Resident Evil 7, and then of course, moving on to new game series. And how far would you go to actually save your wife, possibly save Zoe and a family, and put an end to Eveline? Let me know down in the comments below, based off of the experience in this game, when would you have cracked and just left? Left your wife, left the bakers, left everybody to the moldy bread, and vamoosed back to wherever Ethan's from. I don't know, wherever you're from. When would have been the turning point and the breaking point for you? Thank you, fam. Until next time, bye-bye.